like a gay porno movie's going on somewhere. Just, what the fuck is he doing?
Well, I hate when a guy he's doing the dumbbells or whatever it is. It doesn't matter what he's doing, but when he just shit cans them and drops them, the whole thing
place shakes,
vibrates. It's like, dude, put your shit down easy, man.
It's like stop trying to be Atlas, like you're dropping the fucking world. Stupid.
Jimmy, what happens when you drop the weights in the gym?
I drop them actually on marble floors and nobody hears them. Tink, tink. It's like a fucking Sharpie. Tink.
You don't get the gym shaking.
Yeah,
so everyone looks up and goes, "Wow, that guy's." I
pump my fist, and they all look at me in my pussy boy sweatshirt.
You really are the worst.
Do you now you act and stuff, and I've done some acting. I mean, how hard do you find that? Do you take classes, or do you just be yourself? I mean, I know you have experience with that from wrestling. There's certainly, you guys are the best talkers.
Well, he's a natural.
Yeah, but what I was good at in WWE, once they finally start letting me talk, was just ad-libbing and having some bullet points or know where I wanted to go with the promo or a direction that me and Vince were trying to go to sell tickets and put people in the seats. So that was easy. And being Stone Cold Steve Austin, I was that guy for so long. I knew who and what he was, what he would do 24/7 because I was that guy pretty much all the time. Now trying to be, John Brickner in Damage or some of the other cats I've just recently played. I mean, it's all a work in progress. And I'll talk with an acting coach a little bit before I do my roles. I'm not classically trained. I didn't take drama in high school or college. Now it would have been nice to. I wish I would have done that, but that's not the path my life took. But man, it's like anything you guys have ever done in life. The more you did it, the better you got. I mean, your first radio gigs or whatever,
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
But you know what I'm saying? So acting is the same way, and really learning, how to create a character, how to prepare for a role. I mean, I've done 4 or 5 movies now, and now I think I finally got a clue what the fuck's going on. Really, a clue, and I haven't figured it all out yet. But I mean, I'm just being honest. There's a lot of shit going on there, and my goal is if I can be as effective in front of a movie camera as I was in front of a WWE camera, I'll be okay. But that's a work in progress. Are
there any scenes for you that are harder? Like, 'cause imagine if you're doing an acting scene where you and another guy are kind of coming at each other, even in the dialogue in that is probably easier for you because it's more aggressive. What's a harder scene for you to do, or a harder kind of scene when you're like, that one would be a little bit more work?
Well, I had to kiss a guy in anger the other day, and that was, I'm kidding. Placenta's over there.
No, Jimmy had love in his eyes there for a second.
I want to kiss him. I'm not gay. I'm not strong either. 2 things: I'm not gay or strong.
I enjoy trying just doing the acting, and Laura Vandervoort is the young lady in Damage, and she's beautiful, and she's a very classy, wonderful actress, and doing some scenes with her, and then Walton Goggins, who plays Reno in the movie, who was on the Shield, and he was, the number 3 guy there, just doing dialogue and being in the scene and trying to relax and focus and
listening is hard, right? When you're actually listening is very hard.
A lot of people don't, you'll just remember your lines and, okay, he shut up. Here's where I say this.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
It doesn't work that way.
But there's a natural connection.
Interacting with somebody, not just...
Jimmy does a bit about that where, my turn.
Because it's very hard.
My turn.
It's hard to listen and act. It's like, or to look like you're listening because you're hearing something you've heard 50 times.
You want to make sure you got your line ready to go.
And you tend to be afraid that you're going to fall out of the scene, so you do things to acknowledge that you heard him. Like you nod too much. Or you point. Like nobody listens like that. It's not fucking vaudeville. But yet that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Very much so. I do a lot of that in Damage. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, shit. But it's fun to watch. Because if you watch when just people talk, it's like we're all talking. And basically, you're still when you listen.
Yeah.
People don't move a lot when no matter what you're saying, people are just kind of looking at you and listening. But that's scary to do on film because you think that you're fucking up.
I'm not acting.
I'm not doing nothing.
I'm just sitting here.
I do a lot of this.
Like Ralph Cramden.
Yeah.
Mr. Faversham.
Yeah, really ruins serious moments.
You work your eyebrows a lot, Jimmy?
Yeah. Oh, Louis C.K. scolded me recently because I had to listen to something, and I was like, my eyebrows raised. He goes, all right, we'll just cut this. I can't take that. And he fucking shit on me, and he was right.
Brutal.
He was right. Although I forgot to point out that Louis, at times on Lucky Louie, that fucking jizzbag, I would actually see his lips moving when someone else was talking.
No, he was...
Not on camera, but in rehearsal, it's like, we know you wrote it, stupid. Stop moving your lips. Just spit my gum at him if I see him for that.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Jimmy was on an HBO show, just so
I was on a lot of things that came and went.
Nah, Jimmy's doing very well.
Yeah, it just seems like whenever I love something, it goes away quickly.
And he's part of the Jay Leno show now, too.
Well, which was also canceled, thanks to me. All right. Just death. So, all right, Damage is it's on DVD. It's in stores now.
Yes.
Did you know it was going to go right to DVD, or did you want it to be in theaters, or are you fine with just going right to DVD?
No, I was fine with going right to DVD, man. It's a good little movie, and I had a lot of fun making it. And I learned a lot, and I think DVD. I think you're going to see a lot more movies in today's climate and economic situation are just going to go right to DVD.
I want all movies just offered to your TV at home. Let's go. Let's
immediately.
Move forward here.
Yeah, that's what I want. Immediate.
Because it's not fun going to theaters. Who enjoys that?
Well, I haven't been to movie theater. I went and saw The Wrestler in the theater just because I was sick and didn't have anything to do. Yeah. And I don't go to theaters, and I went at 1:30 p.m. where no one else was there.
Well, that's good. We're lucky we could do that with our weird hours, but going to a crowded theater, it's like
the best seat for me where I'm watching sports, this, that, whatever, is in my damn living room with my remote control in my hand, and that's it.
Yeah, you want to pause it and go to the
take
bathroom.
a leak. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
You don't have to miss anything. You don't have to hear people talking. Somebody's on a cell phone. It's like, all right, do I address this and possibly get knifed?
But that is, I mean, when people said, text messaging and all this bullshit during the movie, it gets a little old.
It's awful. I would love to be. This is why God didn't make me his size. Because I wouldn't even address people on cell phones. I would take their phone and crumple it in my hand as if it were tinfoil or paper. But I would be such a bully and a prick. That's why God made me small and mushy, so I can't be those things.
Yeah.
But you're probably you probably would be nicer about something like that.
Yeah, I just tell them to put the fucking thing down.
And they do. Who's gonna fucking?
Were you in a lot of bar
that?
fights growing up?
No,
were you one of those guys?
I'm a mellow guy. I was clowning around over here. No, I was just, and then when I got hot in wrestling, you get the drunk redneck. Hey, you want to arm wrestle? No, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm off.
Can I buy you a beer? Okay, I'll do the beer drinking thing. No, I never was into fighting and that horse shit, man. I was just really active in athletics and doing that shit. But fighting, that's a dead end.
Your sport was football, right?
Yeah, I was a big football guy and track and all that other horse shit. I stopped playing basketball after 8th grade. I'm a pretty smart guy. I could jump about 3 inches vertically. That's going nowhere.
How tall are you?
I used to be 6'2". I'm about 6'1" now.
Because of the neck surgery?
Dropped on my head too many times.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
What'd you do in track?
I threw the discus.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, spin around in a circle and launch that damn thing.
What a pain in the ass that's
how do you? I've always wanted to know. That to me is an amazing thing that they spin the right amount of times. And how do you? How many times do you throw it in the wrong place? Or how many broken windows are there before you finally get it right?
Man, the little track meets I went to down there in South Texas. Basically everybody's got their station wagons and trucks out there in the outfield, and I knocked a couple of windshields out. With that thing. I was you never knew where the fuck that thing was going.
Were you hoping for the Olympics on that?
No,
nothing like that.
No, special.
We got an old friend of yours, I guess, checking in. This could either be good or really bad. Tyler, Texas.
What's going on, buddy?
Hey, man.
The little town he's speaking of I'm heading to right now, it's the little town of Victoria, Texas.
Victoria, Texas, my old stomping grounds.
That's it. I actually live in Bernie now, but...
Were you guys friends or something?
No, I've met him once or twice. The first...
Yeah, here's what that was. That was a guy driving to the town that you mentioned.
Now, you hunt?
Yeah, I do a lot of deer hunting. I got a place in South Texas. I have a ranch down there, and I get invited to go to a lot of places in the United States. I just soon go to my place, shut the gates, not see any more human beings.
Don't have to deal with people.
Well, you never know. Hunting wildlife management areas and just stuff where you have different human beings that you don't know with guns and bullets are flying around. I'm real safety minded.
Leery about that.
Yeah, I mean, and not to say that it can't be safely done, because there's some wonderful places like that in the United States. But just for me, for the privacy and the relaxation after traveling and doing all the bullshit and doing damage and stuff like that, I'd rather be at my place and hunting my deer and just kicking back with my friends.
You into the hunting portion, the gun portion of it a lot? Are you a big Second Amendment guy?
Oh, I'm a big gun guy.
Yeah,
yeah. I've got safes, and I've got a safe on the West Coast. I got a safe in South Texas, and all my toys and stuff are in there.
Yeah,
I definitely believe in
better than taking a new gun down to the range or something.
I'm building one right now. I can't wait to get it.
What are you?
You know what? I'm just really into the long range shooting now.
Oh God, like a Barrett 50 cal and tearing up some steel plates.
Yeah, I'm building a couple of long range 308s that are really badass. But I'm really getting into that, and some of the guys I'm talking to, those 1,000 yards.
You watch those
1,000-yard
shots, and it's amazing that these guys are hitting these shots.
And we were just
what are they hitting? I mean, how small? No, how small? Though?
People size.
About a 15-inch steel plate.
Yeah, steel plate.
We were just shooting 400 yards the other day, a couple of weeks ago, trying to get dialed in, and that was. 400 yards is a long way, but these guys are insane.
Yeah, you see some of these guys with their spotters, and they
start dialing in the windage and all the adjustments,
and they'll hit it in the first shot and not be satisfied because it wasn't in the center.
What's dialing it in mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, adjusting for windage, elevation.
If there's a little crosswind, they'll judge the wind at what angle.